Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is day number 3 of Vlogmas week of story times, y'all. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, and comment down below. How are y'all liking the video so far, y'all? That's just a good question. Oh yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias: Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok, and Twitter at LifeWithSymone. So how are y'all liking all the videos so far? Like, are y'all liking them? Y'all liking them? We already talked about who was the first person. Oh, 7, and then we talked about yesterday was crazy, and today we about to talk about enemy. Long story that I touched on plenty of other stories, and yeah, so we finna get into it. So let's get into it, y'all. Also, I want to say, if you are new, like, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribed to me. Like, I love y'all so much. Kiss, kiss, kisses. That's why I'm doing this for y'all, because I appreciate y'all so much. And also thank you to all the new people that came, because I don't never even be saying that, but y'all should already know it's all love and we family, and I love y'all here. So anyway, let's get into this video. So y'all, remember when I told y'all about how me and my friends was driving around looking for an enemy because we wanted his head? Yeah, like, not we wanted to give him head, we wanted to fight him. Yeah, so this is how all of this happened. So remember the story time about fire, y'all. If you don't know that one, is how I met fire. And then, like, when I was the weirdo, that story time stuff, I gave him the card. And then the story time when it was like I got my lick back, I kind of touched on this situation. Kinda. So remember when I met fire, that was around Valentine's Day and all that other stuff. So after that whole fire situation with fire, me and fire stopped talking, right? Me and enemy, we kind of start being cool again. Not really, but kinda. So he was trying to get back on my good side and all this other stuff, and it just was like we wasn't as close as we was before, but he was trying a little bit, right? So one day, like one weekend, he just started being weird, because at this point we wasn't spending every day together no more. Like, it just wasn't the same. But one weekend he just started being weird. First, he always hitting me up, all this other stuff, trying to make efforts. We talking about it, we trying to make it work. So he started being weird. I wasn't really tripping. He didn't hit me back, but he on Instagram, so I'm like, whatever, I'm not really tripping about it, right? Next thing you know, his auntie ended up hitting me up, and she was like, hey Symone, can you come over here and try to do me a weave? So I was kind of like thirsty, because y'all, I wanted people, I could do my own hair, but when it comes to doing other people's hair, I do not know. I don't know, it's so crazy. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come over there. Also, I wanted to come over there because I'm like, he was being weird, and I kind of wanted to talk in person with him, because we kind of been talking about so much stuff through like text or over the phone, but when we see each other, we wasn't really talking. So I'm like, you know what, we could like put some stuff on the table right now. So I went over there, I'm trying to do her hair or whatever. Right when I was done doing her hair, and I'm over here trying to flat iron her hair, like flat iron her leave out, why she was just like, oh yeah, and mind y'all, that's what I forgot to mention. So like 2 days prior to that Friday, he was being weird. He was posted on Instagram. He'll always post him driving. He will always post him driving this BMW. Like, he'll post the steering wheel all the time. So I'm like, who car are you in? So when I asked him who car was he in, he told me it was his car. Like, he really got mad at me and went up on me like, that's my car, da da da. Niggas acting like I can't get a car, da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So when I'm about to flat iron her leave out, the auntie was like, yeah, enemy just been acting so different now. So then his little cousin, she was like, yeah, ever since he started messing back with that girl. So I was like, messing back with what girl? Like, hold on, wait. And y'all knew y'all wanted to say this, but y'all wanted to wait till I was done doing the hair, because she already knew if she would have said something while I was doing the hair, the hair would have, it came out cool, but it wouldn't have came out how it came out if you would have stressed me out right then and there. So I'm like, wait, start talking to what girl? So she named the girl. I ain't never heard this girl name before. So I'm like, who is this? I'm like, who is that? They was like, oh, that's his ex-girlfriend before he got with you. Him and her was together, and they was together for a long time too. And she was like, yeah. So here got a little cousin. I used to like her. Like, me and her used to be real cool. And she got with a new man, and she just started acting like she couldn't talk to nobody in his family no more. Da 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 da. So I'm just sitting here like, wait, what? So they like, yeah, he used to go with her, da 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 da, and yeah, he been driving her car. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, so she be over here, like she be spending the night and stuff? And they like, nah, she don't be spending the night, but she came over a few times. She come in, she say hi to us and stuff like that. But yeah, that's her car. That's most definitely her car. So I'm like, he told me that was his car. They're like, nah, that's not his car. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you sitting here trying to make things work with me, like, even though we wasn't together, kind of, it was like we was together, but we was making it work we was trying to fix it at the same time. So it was weird. So I'm just like, okay, then you want to start acting weird because you back with her and she letting you drive her car, because I never used to let him drive my car. So I'm like, all right, okay, I see what's going on. So after I'm done, I'm over here, I'm texting him. I'm like, where you at? But I'm not about to tell him I'm at his house, because I didn't want him to know. So I'm like, where you at? So he was just like, not replying, but he's posting on Instagram. So I'm like, okay, this nigga's weird. So I told them, I was like, yeah, don't tell him I'm here, because I really want to kind of like surprise him, because I want to talk to him about something. I think they must have told him I was there. They had to, because he claimed he drove by and seen my car, but I think they told him, because for one, parking is horrible. So how you spot my car? Like, it's not like I had some fucking blue elephant. Like, how'd you spot my damn car? So he ended up, like, this was right a little bit after, like, a few, like, time after. I'm already done with her hair. I'm just still sitting there trying to make small talk and talk. I could have left by now, but I'm really trying to wait for him to pop up. So he was like, why you at my house? Like, you being weird as fuck. So I'm like, first of all, yo, auntie had asked me to do her hair, so that's why I was here. And I was like, but I really was waiting around for you because I wanted to talk to you. Like, it's some things I want to ask you. So he like, what do you want to ask me? So I'm like, well, for starters, you told me that was your car, but I'm seeing that is blah, blah, blah's car. And I said the girl name. So he was like, what the fuck? That's not her car. You fucking weird. Like, niggas really acting like niggas really trying to play me and make it seem like I can't get money. Like, I can't get a car. Like, oh, only everybody else can have a car. I can't get a car. Nigga, what are you talking about? It's not like they was passing out cars and they skipped you. You couldn't afford one. And it's nothing, well, in his case, it was something wrong with that, because it ain't nothing wrong with it. If you can't afford it at this time, you can't afford it. It's nothing wrong with that. However, in his case, you rather do drugs and do stupid shit whenever you get some money, so that's why you don't have a car. So I'm just like, no, nobody's saying it like that. He like, oh, you getting at me like I'm a bum ass nigga, like niggas can't have their own shit. Oh, fire ain't the only one with a motherfucking foreign. Fire ain't the only one. And I'm just thinking, like, why is he bringing up fire? Like, why are you bringing up fire? We're past that. Like, we are past that. So I'm just like, I'm not even speaking that. Mind you, he ain't bring this man up ever again, so why are you bringing him up? So I'm like, oh, I could tell he on some weird shit because he back there with her. So I'm like, okay, well, if you back fucking with her, just let me know, because we don't got to do this. Like, we could just end it and we ain't got to work on nothing. We don't got to do this. Just let me know. Like, I'm not even tripping. So he like, nah, like, you trying to get at me like that? Like, all you niggas, everybody trying to get at me like that? You bitches gonna know. You bitches gonna learn that I'm not the one to play with. I'm not no bum. I've been out here getting money. That's why I ain't been around you. You really was bringing me down. Da-da-da-da-da. How am I bringing you down? You know, I probably was. But what? I still made time to go to work. So why you couldn't make time to go to work? Because remember I told y'all, me and him used to be up under each other. Like, he was the left leg, I was the right one. We used to be up under each other so fucking much. But it's like, how are you saying that I'm the reason that you ain't got no money, but I have money in my pocket? I ain't had the most money in my pocket because I was a little broke back then too. But I made time to go to work. So I'm just like, what? He like, yeah, before I met you, I was doing so good. And then you came into my life, da-da-da. Like, I just put crack in your face and said, do it. Like, what? I am not Nino Brown. Like, you getting at me crazy right now. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? Y'all, and it's crazy because I used to talk to this man so fucking crazy. But right now, I'm really just trying to be calm and cool because I really want him to pull up because I want to talk in person. And it's just so funny because, y'all, everybody, like, he ended up, after me, he ended up dealing with this one girl. And she used to, and me and her, like, was kind of cordial, and she used to tell me, like, when she stopped talking to him, she's like, he used to say you was so crazy. He used to tell all these girls he dealt with that I was just crazy, y'all. Look, okay, I was a bit toxic when it came to him. I used to get at him crazy, but let me finish the story. He had me fucked up. So he's like, so he's still just going in on me. So he was like, I'm finna block you. Leave my house right now, or I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna do some shit. So I said, what the fuck is you gonna do? Because who is you talking to? So now we talking fighting words. And it's sad because you're not supposed to be fighting your spouse. You ain't supposed to be out here fighting a man if you're a woman, or a woman. You know, you ain't supposed to be doing that. But I didn't know no better back then. So I'm just like, who are you talking to? So I'm like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking to? You gonna come over here and do what? So I'm like, come over here and do whatever the fuck you need to do. I'm over here still trying to call him because I don't like y'all. And I hate back then, I used to really be quick to tell a person to call me. What's your number? Call me. Because I don't want to be texting, because then I'm gonna miss words and you gonna call me stupid. And no. So I'm over here, I'm like trying to call, he not answering, but I'm over here typing fast. So his auntie was like, Symone, you should just leave, because I don't want none of that going on at my house. Like, it's all love, baby, I love you, but I don't want none of that going on over here. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna leave, like, whatever. I'm like, nah, it's nothing like that, you know, I get it, you know, it's cool, I'm gonna just go. So yeah, like, yeah, just, man, he just dealing with her right now, he gonna be back, he just, you know, going through his little phase. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and accept this and be like, oh, I'll wait. I'm not fucking Tim's, bitch. I'm not waiting for you. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna leave. So I'm over here like, you're weird. Like, why you really came back into my life? Like, after we stopped being cool, you came back to me. You came back to me. You came back to me. So I'm just like, Cool. So after that, I end up going home. I'm on the phone with my sister. I'm not trying to look at Instagram and drive because that's not the best thing to do, because then I'm gonna end up just hitting him up and getting mad because he's an Instagram nigga. Like I said before, he's gonna post everything on Instagram. So at this point, y'all, he posts a video on Instagram. Mind y'all, remember Instagram, you couldn't post long ass videos. It used to just be like a few seconds. So he posted a video and he in the car with her and he was all like, look, she trying to be my twin. And I was like, I lost it. Because mind y'all, when I was at the house, I did ask the cousin, I'm like, what's the old girl Instagram? Because I want to see what she looked like. I'm trying to see if I ever seen this girl, because it be times we be out and about, we see people, or it be times, remember I had enemies. I used to get into it with so many females online because of him, or in person. I used to get in with so many females, so I'm trying to see, like, do I know her? I don't know this name, but so she showed me the girl on Instagram. So when I seen, I'm like, oh, that's her. I go to her Instagram, I'm looking, she ain't got nothing to do with him on there. I'm like, I ain't even finna hit her up. I'm not finna embarrass myself this time. But yeah, so I'm like, all right, it's all good. Like, this nigga is weird. So I'm over here texting him, like, laughing at myself. You're weird. At this point, I was so hurt, though. I'm not gonna lie, because him posting her, like I said, he was an Instagram nigga, but it's like he always used to post me and stuff like that. People knew we was together. Like, I used to get into it with bitches under his post. We was Instagram ass toxic. We get into it for the internet. The whole world is gonna see. But I was embarrassed because I'm just like, you posting another bitch now, bitches really about to be laughing at me, which they did, y'all. They was in them comments like, oh my god, it's an upgrade, bro. Bitches I'm getting into it with, like, I thought you wanted him to fuck with your homegirl. Oh, he upgraded because it ain't me. So they like, oh, it's an upgrade, da 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 da. I see you, bro. It was one nigga in his comments that is so crazy, because this nigga was all in his comments like, I see you, bro. You had to switch it up. You had to upgrade, LOL. For one till day, this day to this motherfucking day, that homeboy's in my fucking DMs begging to take me out. But oh, he upgraded. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not saying the girl wasn't cute. She was pretty. She was very beautiful. But I wasn't far off neither, hoe. Like, I mean, I was in my best back then. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. But I looked good. No, you know what? I was going through a cool stage where I did look decent back then. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I did kind of dress a little off. But I will always do my hair. And usually, y'all just had me fucked up in them comments. So they like, upgrade, 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 da, 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 doing the most. Next thing you know, after that, he getting his head pumped up. I commented and I said LOL, cause LOL. And I'm also commenting back to other people like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, I'm getting into it with people on his post, and I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get it in, cause he gonna block me. He the type that's gonna block me. But he wanted me to see this so bad. He wanted to break my little heart, y'all. So y'all know what he did? Then he posted a video with the two cars, like on the outside of both of the cars, and was like, so it was two BMWs. So I guess the one he was driving and in her car. And he was all like, niggas making it seem like I can't have my own shit. She got the same shit as me. So I'm like, and he posted on the caption like his and hers. So I'm like, oh, I'm over here dying. Like, I'm literally dead. Like, bring the coffin, roll it out, and put me up in that motherfucker, because I'm dead. Like, I was so, not dead laughing. I was hurt. My heart is broke. I'm sweating bricks. If our hair was silk pressed, it was puffy. I'm like, I'm going crazy. I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up, bitch. Da 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 da. I'm over here really getting to him. Like, I do not encourage anybody to talk to their spouse like that. Me now, I'm not talking to you like that. We're gonna be calm. I'm gonna argue. I might, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. But if you take me there, but now I'm not that girl. I was disrespectful at the mouth, and that's not okay. I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You out here embarrassing me. Oh, okay, I see what you trying to do. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know, I'm like really getting to it, and he just like laughing my ass off. He kept laughing at me. He kept one-wording me. I'm like, this bitch got me fucked up. I'm over here hurt. Like, no, he's not. I'm on the phone with my sister like, you see this? But I'm trying to like act like I'm not crying, like, suck it in, suck it in. But I'm over here really hurt in the inside. I'm like, he is really out here playing me. So then next thing you know, he's just still posting all night. He's ignoring me. He blocked my phone number because I couldn't get through to him. But you know, I'm going to call on the house phone. I'm going to call block. I'm going to call. I'm like, I'm going to fuck his night up. Oh, y'all going to be hearing me calling all night long, which made no difference because they could have been fucking to the ringtone. And I'm over here just crying. Like, I'm helping them get a rhythm. And I'm, y'all, shame on me. So anyway, he blocked my number. That was that, right? We did not talk. I didn't hit him up that next day. He didn't hit me up that next day. We didn't talk. He ended up posting on Instagram some shit like, that's not my bitch, but I just wanted to show you niggas ain't nobody out here driving nobody car. That's my shit. Okay. Remember when people used to write in the notes and post it? Yeah. So I'm just like, okay. He didn't ever block me on Instagram. He just blocked my number. Because I'm like, he wants me to hurt. This man wants to hurt me. And I'm going to hurt you. You think it's all, you know, but. Anyway. So I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I really don't even care. Like, he's so fucking weird. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So at this point, he's hitting me up. And when he'll hit me up, I'll just cuss him out. Like, bitch, stop texting me. Leave me alone. Da-da-da-da-da. Being toxic. Instead of just not replying to him, I'm replying, but I'm being weird. So at this point, I was like, I'm about to block you. So I blocked his number. Like, fuck him, right? Y'all. So now, it's probably like, it's a few days that went by. And he was just like, I'm sorry, da-da-da. He always want to be sorry. Y'all, and I got receipts for this video because I was going through my old DMs. Y'all know when you could search words in DMs, and I searched words. And even though I'm blocked from his old Instagram, I was able to get a little bit of the messages. So anyway, I'm like, y'all, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you know, he's telling me he's sorry. I'm ignoring that shit. I didn't care. Instagram ass nigga. What he do? He still be posting himself driving this car. So I'm like, it's not her car, okay. Maybe it is his car. What the fuck he do? And it's crazy because, y'all, why his auntie hit me up and was like, oh girl, I guess that's not her car. So I was asking her too, I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, has she been over there? Like, what would make y'all think, like, you really think they together? Like, you think they talking, or you think it's just something cool? And she just like, well, I don't know with him, because and then here go the little cousin in the background. He be having a lot of girls in and out. Yo, I was hurt. But anyway. So, y'all know what this man did on Instagram, because I'm ignoring the fuck out of him. He posted a picture of me and him and was like, I miss you. I used to post, like, sub-ass titles, all for me. He hated that. Like, if you go down in my pictures, I used to post all for me on my captions a lot, because he hated it. That's how, all for me was me subbing him. But if I post it now, because that's a cool little caption for me. If I post it now, I'm not subbing him. I don't care about this man. We don't talk. But offer me, I used to stay posting that offer me. Like, I don't know, basically he's getting mad because he's like, oh, you letting niggas know you single. Da, 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 da. Why do you care? You over here posting bitches talking about twinning them. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, he posted me and was like, I miss you. I seen the post and I just liked the post. And it was bitches like, bro, what happened to the other one? Y'all, so I was trying so hard, like, not getting these comments and getting into it with these hoes because they playing me right now. Talking about what happened to the other one. Oh, no. No. Why? God. Like, y'all just don't like me. And I didn't care. They did not like me, I swear. When he would post me, it would barely get likes. And there would be people in the comments like, LOL. And I'd be like, what's funny, bitch? Like, I swear, it just was sad. It was so sad. So anyway, he posted me. I liked the picture. After I liked it, it was deleted. He deleted the picture. So now he hitting me up and he just like, I miss you. And I'm y'all. So y'all, I have the messages right here. And I'm gonna post them right here so y'all can see it. But I gotta read it with y'all too. I had to get a little part out of there because. So he was like, I miss you ever. Like, nigga, you can't even spell. He was like, I miss you every night. You really don't know. So I'm like, I'm saying I don't believe you. Look how you did me. It's no way you miss me none. I put, you don't even care, shaking my head. You made it this way. And he said, okay. That's basically saying, okay. Like, in a hood, decent way. So then I was like, love wouldn't do that to me for the second time, shaking my head and leave me when I needed you the most. I don't know what I was talking about. But he just put, okay, never mind. And then, y'all, what do you mean, okay, never mind? What the fuck do you mean, okay, never mind? So I'm just over it. Like, okay, this nigga's weird. Like, fuck him. He's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. So he's like, unblock my number. So I'm like, whatever. I end up unblocking his number. He called me. We just talking on the phone. He like, yeah, because I'm like, it's not even like that. Da 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 da. Like, all this other shit. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, not really trying to talk. So I'm like, I'm going to call you back. Somebody calling me, right? So then he ended up hitting me up on Instagram again. And he was like, and here's the message. He was like, I really love you. So I said, that's crazy. So he said, indeed. What? Indeed. You the most he said, indeed. You the most, I just losing trust. He had to be high because what the fuck are you saying? And basically what he was trying to say, he was losing trust because of the whole situation with Fire. How are you trying to bring up something that happened that we got over? You trying to bring it up and make that as an excuse to why you was doing what you was doing because of something that happened when we wasn't together. Okay, right? So I said, no, you don't, shaking my head. I said, you should have said that to me. I tried to, what was I talking about? I said, you should have said that to me. I tried to talk to you so many times. We could have ended it better. You really cut deep this time. Because like I said, I cared about the internet too. You embarrassed me when you post that bitch and had them people laughing at me. So you cut deep. Like, you put everybody in our, he always put everybody in our business. But it's the difference from, I got used to him putting everybody in our business, saying he's single or fuck her, da 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 da. But you posted somebody else and now you went too far. Because it's like, y'all, everybody knew you was on drugs, so they probably thought, man, this nigga high just tripping on her, posting shit about her. But when you post somebody else, it's like, damn, everybody knew you was cheating on me too, but damn, you gotta let the people that didn't know, now they know. So I'm gonna say, I really don't like it though. What are you talking about you really don't like? He was trying to talk in ways so that if he was to, somebody was to see his messages, because just pay attention, y'all pay attention, because this story has a twist. So he was trying to talk in ways that nobody would know. Like, if somebody seen his phone, he could lie and be like, oh, I didn't mean that, I was saying this. I really don't like it though. He was, but when he told me on the phone, like, oh, he was to talk about her, whatever, he gonna put, you right, I know, but I really love. You really love what? Like, he's saying, he basically was trying to say he really loved me, but like, again, he's saying it so if the girl, because in the twist, go through his phone, he could be like, I was not saying I love her. Da, 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 da. I really don't like it though. Basically, I didn't know what he was talking. Sometimes I get so hyped up. Let me slow down. I didn't know what he was talking about when he said I really don't like it though. That shit went over my fucking head until y'all gotta, when we get to the end of the story, y'all gonna see what happened. But it went over my head at that moment. But I'm gonna bring that back up later because, yeah. So anyway, right? So then he ended up calling me and he was just like, let's go get something to eat and let's talk. We could talk in person since you really wanted to talk about it so bad. Like, let's talk. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all, food is the key to my heart. So he like, let's go to We Jamming. So I'm like, fine, all right, whatever. So he was like, come pull up on me. I'm like, all right. So I go over there, I pull up on him and he was like, I'm gonna hop in your car. Mind y'all, I seen the car. Excuse me. I seen the black BMW. He had a bomb spot. So I seen it. Because mind you, like I said, him and the other girl both had the same color car. So I'm like, okay, it's not her car. So I seen it parked right there. So I'm like, okay, then maybe this is his car. He hop in the car with me. We drive far as fuck to We Jamming. And since he lived so far from We Jamming, it was no point of us driving back. So we ended up parking up and we just eating. Finally, when we got our food. Y'all, We Jamming is good though. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, that breakfast be taking forever. But it's good. So anyway, we eating in the car, we just talking about so much, and he like, I really miss you, I'm sorry, da 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 da. And I'm just like, well, why would you do that? You know, but I'm crying because I'm a crybaby. I cry at the drop of a fucking dime. Like, I cried when Mama D got married. I'm like, that woman deserves this. I cry so damn much, it's fucking sad. Like, I swear my mom used to be like, oh, here she go. But yeah, I'm a crybaby. So I'm just crying and I'm talking to him and I'm just like, but why you couldn't just talk to me if that's how you felt, like you feel about fire? And it's sad because I'm letting this man make me think that I'm the problem, which we both was a problem, but not in this situation. It wasn't me. He got me thinking I'm the problem. I'm over here crying. I'm just like, but why you couldn't eat my chicken tenders? Because wow, it's going down my mouth and to the tenders and it got soggy teared ass tenders. So I'm like, but why you couldn't just talk to me? Like, why you couldn't let me know if you felt like fire was an issue, if you felt like that was somebody you was like basically intimidated by? Like, you could have told me this. Like, we could have talked about it and maybe got through it, but instead you went and acted on how you felt and started fucking with somebody else or tried to make me jealous. He was like, I just want you to feel how I feel. I don't like her. Like, I don't like my ex. Like, she got her own shit going on and that was fucked up of me. I should never linked with her, da da da. We only linked twice and all this other shit like that. So I'm just like, did you fuck her? And he was all like, if I fucked her, that's not gonna make a difference. And I'm just like, did you? He swear up and down he didn't, but I know they probably did. And she probably was like, I don't know, I want this crackhead dick. I don't know what happened, cause yeah, but let's pay attention. So I'm like, did you fuck her? He like, nah, I didn't fuck her, da 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 da. Boom. So I'm just like, so what do we do from here? Like, what are we gonna do? We need to figure it out. Are we gonna sit and play tit for tat with each other? Or are we gonna work on us and actually stop playing games and really just be good together? Because in the beginning, for like a month, we was good. You know, it wasn't so many bitches. Before the whole, you start getting really heavy and letting me know you do drugs, that's when shit start getting crazy. And I'm just like, you know, I feel like I'm losing my best friend. Like, I told y'all so many stories. Enemy was really like my best friend. Like, we were so close. We had so much in common. But it was just, You cannot be cool with a drug addict and think that you could change them. You cannot. You can't change nobody, period. But somebody that's on drugs heavy, them drugs is gonna come before you. And so I'm really talking to him because I told him, I told him this. I'm like, I feel like the moment I tried to come between you and your addiction, that's when things went worse. And that's the truth, because his addiction got really bad, so I don't want to speak too much on it, but a situation happened to where he had to go to the hospital because, yeah, he was unresponsive. So after that situation, he was good though. He was good after that. Like, he got out the next day. He was good. However, after that happened, I was crying to him. And I told him, yo, I would give my Target checks. Y'all, I worked at Target at the time. I'm like, I would give my checks to help you go to rehab. Whoever want to go in, we could go in, but I would help you. We could find, I did not know how much rehab costs, but I'm like, I could help you. I want to help you. I want you to get better. I want to get better, which is crazy. I love that man so much that I would have went to work and not been getting nothing, because I'm getting a paycheck, but my whole check would have had to go to help you pay for rehab. And I was okay with that, just to see you do better in life. So I'm like, the moment I told you that, you was like, you promise you're gonna do better. And after that shit went downhill, I swear to God, it was like, you trying to come between it? No, he said, I'm gonna pick this Coke over you, baby. I ain't scared to lose. Like, that's basically what he said in so many words. I'm like, and after I said that, I'm like, I feel like you just started being different. Like, you didn't want to deal with me no more. You gonna deal with bitches that's okay with you having this habit, and they don't care because them bitches on drugs too, so they doing it with you. Like, he used to deal with, y'all, the bitches was on drugs, okay? And it's crazy because I just seen one of them at the gas station. She is coked the fuck out. Like, not even coke. She gotta be on some strong shit. I literally just seen her at the gas station, like, on drugs. One of the girls that I used to get into it with over this nigga, and this bitch is on at the gas station on drugs, high out of her mind, not knowing what the fuck is going on. Probably don't even recognize me because I walked right past and I had to double look like, what the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, them was the type of bitches he wanted, because they the ones that's gonna help him. So you missed me because, yeah, we got this connection, but I'm not the one for you because I'm not gonna allow this shit. Like, I want to help you. I want to see you do better in life. Whatever. So anyway, we have this conversation. He basically said, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna get better, I've been doing better. You see, I got me a car now, I've been doing better. I promise we gonna work on us. It's gonna be perfect this time. It's gonna be good, right? I cried at him. He looked at me in my eyes. He started playing Song Cry by Jay-Z, because he did that a lot for some weird reason. And, you know, we went through it. We said we gonna get through it, right? So he was like, I'm gonna come pick you up later, but I gotta go make some money moves. So drop me back off at my house, and I'm gonna come get you later. Don't plan nothing. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go home, y'all. I didn't plan it because he said he's gonna come get me. He's not hitting me up throughout the day, but he's posting on Instagram. He's posting bullshit on Instagram, like him driving, playing music. He's posting some lean. He's posting shit that is like, bro, I thought you were gonna be sober. But y'all, I'm like, I'm not even finna hit him up. I'm like, this nigga bullshit as fuck. He ain't even hit me up, right? So then I fell. He ended up hitting me up at like 10 o'clock at night. He hit me up late, right? And he was just like, I'm gonna come pull up. You at home? So I'm like, yeah. So he pulls up and he was like, come outside. And I bring my keys. Like, I already brought my keys because Doug gotta lock the house door. But I brought my keys too because I'm thinking like, okay, he finna probably park his car and have me drive. So no, he had me get in the car. He told me to get in. So I'm like, all right, I got in the passenger seat. Y'all, like I said, I was the driver. I had the car. I didn't let this man drive my car. I let him drive my car once, and after that I was like, hell no. I wasn't in the car with him. Y'all, different story. But anyway, I'm like, now I used to him driving. This nigga could not drive. This nigga could not fucking drive. I'm just like, bitch, not trying to be nothing, say nothing, but this car, you ain't finna have this long. So anyway, we in the car. I don't suspect anything. Like, it doesn't look like a female car in the car. Of course, I can't just start going in the glove box and shit because he's literally right there driving. But it didn't look like no female car in the car at all. It didn't give like female stuff over. Because if you hop in my car, if for one, I don't let people drive my car. But if I had a man and he drove my car and he had a bitch up in there, she gonna know, oh, this a female car. Like, she's gonna know. But yeah, it didn't give female car at all. So we driving, he like, yeah, I gotta go meet up with this nigga. I'm about to go do this real quick. He's just talking like he just big money man. Like, I'm just like, nigga, I know damn well, but whatever. He gotta be doing something because where the hell he get this car from? So we driving. Next thing you know, we driving down Crenshaw, right? He was like, yeah, I gotta go over here. I really don't want to be up over here because some shit happened with these niggas, but I really gotta go do something real quick. Like, I gotta go get something from somebody. Like, just talking a whole bunch of like money shit. So I'm like, all right. So we drive. We go around the block. And he was like, all right, oh, them niggas was outside. Let me go back over there. So I'm like, I don't like all that. I'm a paranoid person. I'm like, let them know. They know that was us. Because why is you pulling around slow and then about to come back around? Like, I don't like all that. He like, nah, them niggas know it's me. I was just over here. I just got to do something real quick. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We pull back around, y'all. We driving. Next thing you know, I hear boom. I went like this. I was like, and I just was staring straight ahead. And he was like, oh shit. And he started driving. He was like, what the fuck? And you heard screaming. And I was like, I'm just like this. Like, I'm froze. And I was like, y'all, I swear, somebody shot. I don't know. They didn't hit the car we was in, but they hit a car that we was by. But that shit was so loud. And it's like, it was a shot. Y'all know it was a shot. But it was so fucking close. It had to have hit the car next to us or something, because that shit was so loud to where I felt like it vibrated the car to where I was scared, because I was like this, but I didn't want to look over because I just knew it came through the car, and I was so scared. Like, no, he didn't get shot with me. We ain't Bonnie and Clyde. Like, you know, I'm just was scared. So I'm like, and I was just stuck. And he was like, oh shit. So he started driving. He spit the corner. He was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But it didn't come from the way of the guys that he slowed down from. It came from the other side of the street. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, when it hit me, and he was like, you okay? You good? You good? You get hit? So I'm like, so it went through. Like, so I'm over here like this. Like, I'm thinking like maybe I'm panicking too bad that I don't realize I got hit. Y'all, I didn't get hit. Neither one of us did. The car didn't even get hit. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Take me home. Take me home. He was like, nah, I still gotta go over there. Yeah. He like, nah, I still gotta go over and get some shit. He was like, but the homies, I know they finna handle that. What the fuck just happened? Hold on, I need to call some people. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to be right here. Some shit just happened. Take me the fuck home. I'm yelling now. He like, you really think somebody gonna do some shit, just sit around and keep doing it? I said, I don't know. Like, the fuck, I don't know what they on. So I'm like, take me home, take me home. So he like, hold on. So he driving all crazy and shit. And he trying to call people. And they like, bro, don't come over here. Some shit just happened. Da 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 da. He like, yeah, I just passed by. Like, oh my God, did anybody get hit? They like, nah, a car got hit, but it was like a parked car or something like that. I don't fucking know. He was like, nah, everybody good. We good. So I'm like, take me home. Take me the fuck home. Take me home now. Please take me home. I don't want to be here. Take me home. Take me home. I'm crying. I'm like, take me home. And I'm like, was that for us? Like, was that for you? Like, you know, because nobody like him. So I'm like, was that for you? Like, was they trying to get you? And he was like, I think them niggas was trying to get me. I think the man, that's why I said I needed to pay my shit. So I'm like, like, I'm crying my eyes out, y'all. I am crying. I'm like, no, because I'm just like, he gotta take me home. They might follow us and now they gonna come back. I gonna spend the block. I'm really just sad. I'm like, what the fuck? So he like, nah, we good. It ain't gonna happen to you. So I'm like, do you have a thing? And he's like, no. What are you gonna do? It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, you gonna like run them over? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? So I'm like, who was that? I'm asking so many questions. Like, Symone, I don't know. He was like, damn, that's crazy. Now he's smiling. Like, he's happy, like something. I'm just like, what? Like, I'm just like, why are you laughing? Like, I'm really sad. I'm just like, take me home though, for real though. Like, I just gotta go. Like, if you gotta drop me off at the corner, it's cool. I'll run through the back alley, something. I don't know. Just take me home. So he just like, I'm gonna take you in a minute. I just gotta wait till shit die down. Wait till the homies call me back. They not calling you back. Why are they calling you? They don't care. You don't even got nothing to come protect everybody. They protecting themselves. They good over there. They ain't gonna call you. So I'm just like, oh my God. So he just talking to me like, dang, that's crazy. Oh my God. That right there just made me realize I need to stop doing all this shit I'm doing. I really need to be back with you. He like, no lie, I've been having bad luck since I ain't been with you. I've been having bad luck, like da 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 da. He like, this just made me realize how much I gotta value life and you right. This was a sign saying I gotta get sober. So you think, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. Let me shut up. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, but take me home. So eventually he ended up taking me home, right? He took me home. He telling me all this shit, whatever. I was sad. He was like, yeah, I wanted to spend a night with you, but I'm gonna do some shit. Do you want me to come back? I'm like, no, don't come over here. Because you telling me that niggas might be looking for you, which, y'all, come to find out, that had nothing to do with him. It was something with the people that was hanging out outside. It had nothing to do with him, but he wanted to make it seem like it was him. But anyway, so I'm like, no, like, I don't want you to come back over here. I'm like, it's fine. Like, we could spend a night together another day. Like, it's cool or whatever. So he was like, yeah, I got to go out of town on some business tomorrow. So I'm just like, the fuck? Like, you know what? So he like, I gotta go out of town on some business tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you though, like, you know, but I really want to see you tonight, but I might be able to come see you before I leave. So I'm like, all right, just let me know. Right? Right. So the next day come, he's like, I'm gonna go out of town, but I want to come see you real quick. So I'm like, all right, he pull up, he come see me, he just hop out the car, give me a kiss. Like, yeah, so that Friday when he came to come see me or whatever, before he left to go on his out of town trip, he asked me like he needed some bread. So he's like, can you take me to go pawn my jewelry with your ID because I don't have my whatever. So I went with him to go pawn his jewelry or whatever, right? Like, I love you, I will see you later, I'm about to go out of town on some business. So if I'm not answering like that, that's why. But I love you, da da da, I'll get back to you, okay? Like, you know, we pretty much back together, right? Right? So y'all, what happens next? He's gone, right? On this business trip. Y'all. So it's the nighttime. From earlier that day, he came to see me, gave me a hug, kiss, left. It's nighttime now, right? I'm chilling on Instagram. Chilling, you know, he told me he loved me, that he probably about to get some rest, all this other stuff. He never told me where he was going, but he said he was tired from driving, he about to get some rest, whatever. He told me good night, whatever. So I'm just on Instagram, So next thing you know, this girl, y'all, my cousin homegirl ended up hitting me up. And it's crazy because it's a story, like we used to all kind of be cool, but I'll tell y'all about that later. So anyway, so she ended up hitting me up and she was just like, hey, you still with Enemy? I was gonna say his name. She's like, you still with Enemy? So I'm like, well, I'm not with him right now, but I'm like, yeah, we together. Like, why? What happened? She was like, girl, because you looked out for me that one time, I'm about to look out for you. She was like, I'm gonna look out for you. She sent me a fucking screenshot, y'all. It was Enemy and another bitch, not the ex-girlfriend. And y'all, they was in a hotel room, in the motherfucking hotel room. She didn't have no clothes on. He holding her like this, and they in a hotel room in the mirror taking fucking pictures. I said, when was this? When was this? She was like, girl, this was just posted today, but I'm just now realizing a lot of shit. So she starts sending me screenshots with dates. She sent me, I said, what's her Instagram? Fuck all that. What's her Instagram? She sent me the girl Instagram. The girl, it was a picture that the girl posted back in February, y'all. February. Around the time the man got out my car crying when he found out I was talking to Fire. Around that time. Around the time you was crying because you found out I was messing with somebody when we wasn't together. Whole time you was in a whole nother relationship. And I'm like, that makes sense to why he was able to block. He blocks her too, obviously. She had posted a tattoo. She had all these pictures on her page. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why ain't no fake page sent me this shit yet? Like, how they ain't catch this? They don't like me. They would have been sent me this. I'm like, yo, I'm hurt. My heart stopped. I hit him up. I'm like, bitch, you are weird as fuck. When I see you, it's up. Da 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 da. Like, I'm like hurt. So I'm like, yo, I'm hitting him up. I'm going crazy. I'm hitting him up. He not replying to me. Now I hit her up. And I was like, oh, you fuck with da 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 da. Like, I'm hitting her up. I'm coming at her crazy, which is like, this girl have no idea who I am, obviously. But at this point, I'm not thinking that because I'm like, okay, he just posted me and said, I miss you. He always, like, everybody know. But I mean, he could have said, I wasn't thinking that. I was not thinking that. So I'm just like, oh, you fuck with da-da-da-da. So I'm getting it. So I'm hitting her up. Next thing you know, I might call me. So she calls me and she's like, hello, hi, who is this? Like, who are you? So I'm like, I'm his motherfucking girlfriend. Who are you? Like, you know, she was like, I'm his girlfriend. We've been together for like 4 months now. So I'm like, no. No. I'm like, are you serious? She was like, yeah, right now we blah blah blah, where they was at, whatever. And she was like, yeah, we going for the weekend. So I was like, what the fuck? That nigga just put up on me, da 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 da. And I'm looking on the page, y'all, come to find out that was her car. That was her car, not his. That was her car. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like sending her these messages because she's like, oh, I don't believe you. He told me he had a crazy ex-girlfriend. I don't believe you. I'm sending her messages. I'm just like, yeah, okay, when y'all come back, let me know when y'all touch down because it's up. Like, it's up. I need it from both of y'all. Like, I'm ready to fight the both of you, y'all. They had me fucked up. So then let me hurry up because this story is about to be long as fuck because I'm just talking so fucking much. I'm sorry, y'all. So anyway, let's fast forward to them coming back. Y'all, this nigga, he was ignoring me. The whole time he was with her, he's ignoring me. Because of course he don't want to fucking be getting into it with me. He ignored me. When he got back, because he ended up blocking me on his phone number, he got back, we had these messages. Look, so I'm like, what's your point of keeping me around? Oh God, you weird, and I got you. Y'all, I got you. I used to really, I used to talk to him like that. So he said, okay, so I'm like, why the fuck do you want to play with me, bitch? I said, why the fuck you want to play with me, bitch? Like, why the fuck you just don't say you don't want this shit? You doing dumbass shit. I put, you just don't get it, shaking my head. So he put no. So no, you don't get it? Okay. So I said, I don't need to repeat it last year, LOL. Enjoy, bro. Laughing myself. You a hoe on God. Just watch. Like, basically, yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. So then he told me, where you at? So he told me, where you at with a question mark. So him saying where you at with a question mark is me indicating he wants to fight. So I call up my homegirls. I said, my sister was already out here, and I called up my homegirl. I was like, oh, I'm finna go beat this nigga ass. Da, 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 da. I'm finna go fight him. Y'all, they like, we coming. So y'all, now my cousin, he see us get like, they at the house, he see us like putting on clothes, putting on fight clothes. So he like, where you finna go? You finna fight or something? I said, yeah, I'm finna fight that bitch ass nigga enemy. I'm telling him, and he just like laughing, y'all. He's laughing. He like, well, call me if you need me. Like, call me if y'all need me. I'm like, I don't need, like, it's good. I'll call you if I need you, but it's cool. I had this police stick. Y'all know the little metal sticks or whatever, the batons, whatever it's called. I had one of those. I'm like, finna beat this nigga ass. We had some pepper spray. We had so much shit. I'm over here like, where you at? So I'm calling his phone. I'm like, bitch, where the fuck you at? Like, where you at? Da da da. Like, he like, man, I'm not finna fight you. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm finna fight you. When I see you, I'm gonna take off, or you ain't gonna do shit. Oh, you a scary ass bitch. That just like how these niggas do you. I'm really trying to make him so mad because I really want to fight him, y'all. I'm fucking dumb. I'm like, we gonna do you how these niggas do you. I said, oh, last time that nigga socked you and took your chain. Well, bitch, watch what the fuck I do. Watch what I do. Because I was so mad because it's like, bro, we was done. We was done. Why do you keep coming back to me playing when you knew you was in a whole relationship? And now it made sense from the messages when he said, I really don't like it though. I really don't like it though. You was with this bitch. Well, claim, I don't know, he clearly probably loved her. I really don't know their situation like that, but you trying to make it seem to me like you really don't want to be with her, and that you was only with her because of what you benefiting from the relationship, you know, because you benefiting more from the relationship. So at this point, I'm like, where you at? Where you at? Like, he not trying to fight me. I'm trying to talk to him. He like, yeah, pull up to over here. I'm over here. Da da da. I'm in the hood. Pull up to the hood. If you pull up, I got homegirls that's gonna beat your ass. So I'm like, okay, me and my homegirls is ready. We gonna fight. And I said, I'm gonna still beat your ass too. And I was like, and I'm gonna have niggas beat you up too, since you wanna have other people involved in this fight. Which is like, I have my friends involved in the fight, but I really don't care. So I'm like, okay, we finna pull up. I pull up over there. I'm like, where you at, bitch? Where you at? Like, da da da. I'm calling. He just laughed like, I'm not even there. Da 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 da. So now I start calling his homeboy. I call Skeletor. I said, where the fuck that bitch ass nigga at? Da da da. So Skeletor like, man, I don't know, I ain't talked to him, I don't want to be in this shit, leave me the fuck alone. So I'm like, fuck you too, bitch. Like, you know, I hang up because no, you not. I'm just hot. I'm mad. Everybody could get it. So I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, hold on. So I'm like, hi, hello. I end up calling his auntie. I'm like, hey girl, what you doing? She like, nothing, da da da. And she used to always get a whole bunch of like, she used to always get a whole bunch of cases of cranberry juice. So I was like, hey, do you have any more of those cranberry juices? Because I was going to see if I could come pick some up because my grandma really wanted some more. So she's like, hold on, let me see. So then I'm like, all right. So I'm trying to listen in the background like, do I hear that nigga? Do I hear that nigga? Do I hear him? Do I hear him? So she was like, yeah. So I was all like, oh, also, I'm like, is enemy there? Like, I haven't talked to him, but I really wanted to surprise him with something because, you know, we working on us. I just wanted to surprise him. And she was like, no, girl, he not here. He had left like an hour ago, but he said he'd be right back. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, bye. Well, I'll see y'all next time then. Let me know when you get some more of them cases. She like, all right. So I hang up. I'm like, you're not there. She said he'll be back. We pulling up by his house. We was driving all over the town looking for him. I'm over here because he putting on Instagram shit, y'all. He was putting on Instagram making it seem like I was trying to take his jewelry, and I'm mad because he fuck with, I'm like, I'm mad because he fuck with somebody else, because he wasn't even talking about this girl at this point. So he trying to make it seem like I'm trying to take his jewelry and all this other shit, right? So I post on Instagram, we over here making videos like, yeah, when we find you, bitch, we gonna get you. Y'all, so embarrassing. The fact that I'm repeating this shit. We over here on Instagram talking shit like, yeah, when we see this bitch ass nigga enemy, da 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 da, it's up, bitch, da 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 da. Oh, you running from a fade. You running from a fade like you do these niggas. You running from a fade. Like, we doing the most. I'm posting it all on my Instagram. I'm tagging him. We doing the most. He posting about me like, oh, I got something for bitches. And he gonna post a video with like like a which it clearly wasn't even his. And I was like, oh, you want to play? So now my cousin hit me up and he was like, hey, it was all funny when y'all said, you know, y'all was gonna go jump him, but that nigga is posting shit like that. Like, I'm finna hit him up. Like, it ain't finna be none of that. Like, what is he doing all that for? I'm like, yeah, that bitch ass nigga gonna do shit that ain't even his. Like, I'm just going in. My cousin was like, yeah, I don't care about none of that. Like, y'all do y'all little Instagram games or whatever, but he doing the most talking about some, oh, he got something for you. Like, he doing the most, so I'm finna hit him up. He must have deleted that video so fucking fast. He deleted it so fast. So he hit me up and he was like, man, just leave me the fuck alone. Just move on with your life. Da 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 da. You started it. You wanted to fuck on that nigga fire. Da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, like, I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad at this point. So y'all, I hit up the girl and I said, let me know when you're gonna go get him so we could talk in person as adults. Y'all, I was crazy. I was nuts. I did not want to talk. It was nothing to talk about. So she was like, you want to be with him? I'm like, I don't care. We should all meet up and talk. You don't have to tell him. Y'all, you don't have to tell him I'm coming. Like, we're just gonna talk as adults. So y'all, I was just like, she told me to call her and she was like, catch him on your own time. I ain't got shit to do with that. Y'all, yes you do. But nah, honestly, that girl didn't have nothing to do with that. She was a sweet girl. She had nothing to do with that shit. But yeah. Said, you want to talk to him or you want to talk to me? And she put, LOL, you must think I'm stupid. Yo, because I for sure, I don't know why I thought this girl was dumb. Like, she was going to say, let's talk as adults and just, like, no, I wanted to fight. So I said, he's scared, I tried, but he's scared. I said, he's scary, I tried, but he's scared. And I said, all of us not on no messy shit. She was like, I don't know what to tell you. Yo, I don't blame her because I was being retarded. And like I said, she was a sweet girl. Like, it's no beef at all with us. Or, I mean, we're not friends or cordial. It's not like we follow each other or nothing. But it's no beef at all. But it's just a funny ass situation at that time. I was so fucking stupid, y'all. So I ended up calling her. We on the phone. She just telling me like, yeah, I noticed he was being weird, da da da. She just telling me stuff. So I'm like, girl, I don't care. He told me that you gonna take his fade. Like, he told me you gonna take his fade. So what's up, y'all? Because at this point I'm mad. I want to fight somebody. So that's when she's like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you basically was like really have me feeling stupid. I'm just like, y'all, none of them want to fight me. I was hot. After that day, we could not find him. Like, we could not find him. We was really running around the whole city. I'm going everywhere that I know he'd be at. We could not find this nigga at all. At all. So then his auntie ended up hitting me up. Probably like a day or two later, she hit me up and she was just like, hey, I seen everything that happened with you and Enemy. And she was all like, y'all need to just leave each other alone, whatever. Like, I don't get in people's shit, but y'all need to leave each other alone. She's like, but he wants me to meet up with you to get his jewelry back from the pawn shop. So I was like, oh, okay, well, no offense. Like, you know, you cool and all, but if he want his shit back, he got to get it himself. Like, he got to get it. It's nobody else that's finna get his shit for him. Like, he got to get it. I'm sorry, but I don't want to put nobody in our shit. Like, not to be rude or nothing. Like, you say you don't want to be in our shit, but yet you get in the middle that you get his jewelry. Like, I understand you trying to, like, I don't know. But I'm like, it's cool. Like, ain't nobody on nothing like that. She's like, no, because, like, your cousin had called him. I'm like, that's because he posted a video of a thing talking about he got something for me. I'm like, but other than that, like, my cousin wasn't worried about nothing we had going on. Like, I just wanted to talk. I wanted to talk. And, yeah, like, I'm like, but I'm not on that no more. Like, I don't care. But he got to get it himself. Like, he got to man up. He got to get it himself. So she was just like, all right, I'll let him know. So, y'all, he didn't hit me up. Probably like a week went by and he'll randomly hit me up like and say stuff and I'll ignore him. I'll be like, nope, bitch, fuck you, da 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 da. So he ended up hitting me up. At this point, I'm just over it. I'm over it because he's going online, but he's making subs because he was so scared that he could not like really come direct because he thought like, damn, her cousin gonna come for me. So he's subbing the fuck out of me, but he keeps sub. But people know you're talking about me, about his jewelry, like make it seem like I'm trying to steal his little weak ass jewelry or whatever. So I was just like, you know what, I'm over it. So he hit me up and he was like, can I get my jewelry, please? Like, please, Symone. Like, I'm not even on that. Like, please. Like, I know I fucked up. Yeah, could I just get my jewelry, please? So I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. Like, I was already out and about. I'm like, meet me at the pawn shop. So I was with my sister, right? We pull up to the pawn shop. I tell him, like, I'm here. Where you at? At this point, I'm like, I don't even want to fight him. Just get your shit and go. We don't even got to keep doing this. Because if I hold on to your shit, that's going to be a reason for us to keep communicating. And we need to just let it go. So he pulls up, y'all. When he pull up, he doing the most. He pulling up bumping music, still in that same car. Pull up bumping music, still in her car, whatever. He with his homeboys, they hop out, they start dancing and shit with the door open. I'm just like, this nigga doing too much. Like, you want to make it be known, okay, you in this bitch car. It's her car, it's not your car. She already told me. I already know. So I'm like, whatever. So I hop out the car. My sister's like, you need me to get out with you? Because I'll really, like, beat that nigga up and his homeboys. So I'm like, nah, it's good, it's good. And y'all, this is after the New Year's Eve thing. So it's like, he know we gonna fight him. But anyway, I'm like, nah, it's good. So I hop out the car, I go inside. His homies stay inside the car too, and me and him go inside. So we get a guy to slip. He paid a guy, and the guy was doing 2 things at once. So he was like, all right, I'm about to get your stuff, but hold on, let me help him real quick. And yeah, so we standing there, I'm just standing there. So he's smiling at me. I'm like, what? Like, don't fucking look at me. I was like, because I should really beat your ass right now. So he like, nah, like, not even on that. Like, I just want to say I'm sorry. After this, we don't got to talk no more. I'm like, that's fine. Like, we don't have to talk. And he was like, I really loved you. Like, why'd you have to fuck that nigga? Bro, if you keep trying to flip this on me, so at this point I start crying. Y'all, I'm a crybaby. So I start crying. I'm like, well, all you had to do was talk to me. Like, I'm like, all you had to do was, I'm just crying. Like, all you had to do was talk to me. All you had to do is let me know how you felt. We could have talked about it, but instead you started all this shit and all this. But whole time I'm talking, he's like this. So I'm like, are you recording me? And he was like, you fucking pathetic. Look at this bitch. She's pathetic as fuck. You over here begging me. I don't want you. I bossed up. I'm in a foreign. I don't want you. What the fuck? Yeah. What? What? So I'm like sobering up. So I said, what? What? No. So I'm like, what? Like, are you serious right now? Like, what? So he was just like, I don't fucking want you. I bossed up. Look at you. You're pathetic. You're a bum. You're still driving around in the same bucket ass car. I bossed up. I'm in a foreign. My bitch got a BMW. I said, but what the fuck do you got, you bum ass nigga? I was like, you a motherfucking bum. And the guy's like, hey, like, not too much in here. And I'm like, no, fuck him. Fuck you. Like, fuck all of this. I was like, you a fucking bum. I'm like, something. So he's like, I'm about to bleed you. I'm gonna post you on Instagram. So I said, post me and my cousin gonna beat you the fuck up. I said, because I know where to find you now. I know where to find you now. Yeah, I said, so play with me if you want to. I'm like, we could go outside right now in the parking lot. So the guy like, I'm going to call the police. Like, y'all don't do too much. So he like, man, da-da-da. He's like, I'm not going to post it, but just leave me the fuck alone. You see, I bossed up. My bitch got a BMW. I said, but you don't got shit. You don't have shit. And y'all, at that time, I didn't care because that's when people live for Instagram. Live for the fucking gram. People live for Instagram too now, and I don't care. My car got me to point A to motherfucking point B, bitch. And I'm pretty sure your ass still ain't got no car now. But it's like, my car got me to point A to point B. I didn't care. Like, okay, she got her a nice car. Good for her. You know, I'm happy for her. That's what's up. I couldn't afford one at that time. So I got what I could afford. And that's good with me. Like, I'm good. So he really was over here trying to, like, say how he bossed up. I'm like, bitch, you're a bum. You're a motherfucking crackhead. Like, I said, you a fucking smoker. I said, these niggas out here don't even fucking respect you. You had to lie and say you was going on a business trip. Whole time, you got a bitch paying for a fucking mini vacation. Like, you're a bum. I'm like, you're a bum. I'm like, you really think? I said, that's why. And I said, and that's why I did fire. I said, because that nigga got real money, y'all. I'm over here. He's like, that nigga don't even talk to you no more. I'm like, okay. But I'm like, okay. And I was like, and you're still a bum. You're still a bum. And he's like, yeah, and you still driving around that bucket ass car. Da 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 da. He just really was trying to go hard. And I'm like, and you're still a bum. You're still broke. You're still a weird bitch. I said, there's still niggas out here that will fucking sock you, spit in your face, do whatever the fuck, and you ain't gonna do shit but run. 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 So I'm like, enemy, you should start running now. I said, let me call my sister and tell her we finna fight you. You could start running now. I said, start running. Over here, because I was still crying though and talking, but he made me mad, so I'm like, I'm about to come at you disrespectful. So he like, man, fuck you. We ain't got to talk no more. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Stop hitting my line. I said, bitch, I didn't hit you up. You hit me up. So I'm like, keep that same energy. Like, we ain't got shit to talk about, you weird ass bitch. Like, we really getting into it. The guy's like, y'all got to get out. He's like, here, take your stuff and go. So he left out. My sister ended up texting me like, are you good? What's taking so long? Because I had to get my tears together, y'all, because I didn't used to tell her everything I was going through back then, so I had to get my tears together. Like, I was not in here crying. I got back in the car. I drove off, like, just talk, like, not talking, just got the music playing. And I ended up telling her kind of like, yeah, we got into it in there or whatever. But that was it, y'all. This story is long as fuck. I'm sorry. This story is so long. I'm so sorry. I talk too much. It just was so many details. I'm gonna see, y'all. Y'all gonna see if this is gonna be a part 2 story. Depends on when I'm editing it, how long this shit is. But anyway, y'all, that was it for this video. When we was gonna fight him and y'all. And it's crazy because after that situation, months later, we end up being cordial, cool. And that's when he ended up like low-key living with me. Y'all, it was a mess, y'all. But that was months later. But we'll talk about that another time. But y'all, that's it. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope y'all enjoying this week of story times, and we'll see what's next on the next video. I'm gonna see. I gotta go through my list, but it's gonna be somebody probably toxic, because I'm giving y'all all these people that y'all love, that we don't like but we like to hear about. yeah, makes sense. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias.